So guys, there's an allegation made by Obadiah Melafia, the man who was recently summoned by DSS because of the statement he made that one of the repentant Boko members told him, and some of them told him that one of the northern governors, is the commander of Boko. But as soon as DSS invited him and began to question him, I don't think he related or he released the information of the particular person. But the northern governors have said this Melafia must be probed. And this is a throwback again, Friday throwback, according to Hiye Jirika. And then he said El-RUFAI is Boko Haram commander, according to Hiye Jirika. And he was telling Vanguard, I think then, while he was in office, Hiye Jirika, I think he was the chief of army staff, if I'm not mistaken, during Goodluck Jonathan regime. Yes, he's a retired Nigeria Army Lieutenant General and former Chief of Army Staff. Okay, so I think that was when he told Vanguard then that Boko Haram, El-RUFAI is the commander of Boko Haram. And for the fact that this man who is bringing this information to us now, that this one of the repentant Boko Haram told him that one of the northern governors, is the commander of Boko Haram. But of course, there have been allegations concerning some of the northern governors that people have really accused them and they have denied it. But this Melafia did not tell us the particular person. Maybe he told the DSS when they invited him. So, and this is for people to remember what was being said by Azubike Iyejurika. He said the commanders, including El-RUFAI, know where the problem is. Iyejurika told Vanguard he should stop deceiving Nigerians by trying to divert attention. Okay, he's still referring to El-RUFAI. He continued, pointing an accusatory finger at the former minister, I think El-RUFAI then, claiming it was he who kept the necessary weaponry and equipment needed to fight the insurgency from the military. The likes of El-RUFAI have been supporting Boko Haram. In fact, El-RUFAI and his likes are the same group of people that ensured the army did not get the requested equipment to deal with this menace once and for all, as they used their cohorts to tell the government that procuring modern equipment were not necessary. The former army chief also said that El-RUFAI and others allegedly greenlighted Boko Haram's activities and attempted to divert concern from the atrocities of the sect. When the Boko group operation started, supporters of the sect like El-RUFAI said that there was nothing like Boko and that the army was just killing innocent youth, he said. Furthering, El-RUFAI said that I was reinventing the killing of the Igbos during the Biafra War following government determination to rid the country of terrorism. Iyejurika also says that he was the first person to declare that the country was dealing with a war situation, but El-RUFAI and others allegedly deny the gravity of the situation, disagreeing with his judgment. This move, the general says, gave Boko Haram time to regroup and redevelop. It is the same group of El-RUFAI that started the human rights abuses campaign. It was done in order to block any international assistance after the state of emergency was declared and the set was initially tamed. That gave Boko Haram time and respite to build up again. Iyejurika also told Vanguard that El-RUFAI and others are further involved with Boko members and its operations, but that he could not disclose that information yet. It is worthy to note that Nasser El-RUFAI was duly relieved of all accusations and the accuser sanctioned. The accuser sanctioned. You get that? Nigerians must do well to carry informations that would promote unity and progress and not disunity. There's conspiracy concerning this, and a lot of people have been saying, how can this kind of a thing linger for 10 good years, if not going to 11 years, and yet we are still, it's like it's just even, we have not even started in dealing with this menace. you could remember or imagine what this particular EL-RUFAI said then. I think a lot of people wouldn't have even understand what the man meant by this statement. But because of the conspiracy that has been playing out, and most of the time people will not want to say anything, because if Nigerians will be given the opportunity to see what is happening behind the scene, honestly, it is so unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Remember that Obasanjo has been speaking, but at some point he will be quiet. This man started speaking. What is this man's name? T.Y. Danjuma. He started speaking. But the worst part of it is that the same Nigerians that are supposed to, like, okay, irrespective of whatever these people are saying, and that's why they always say, take the message and leave the messenger. Let us even, but no. If anybody says anything, the next thing, everybody will start, those who do not even understand most of the things, they will start attacking the messenger instead of us to deal with the message. No. At some point, you can see that Obasanjo is not speaking again, but he has said what he needed to say. But kudos to Nnamdi Kanu, who is always, no matter what you want to do, who is always speaking, irrespective of anything, no matter how you abuse him, but he will continue to speak. But even at that, it is just few individuals that are listening to him, but because now they are still diverting attention. Oh, they just want Biafra. That is why he's trying to discredit whatever. All the things that Nnamdi Kanu said concerning this ßØØMME. We began to see them. But the unfortunate thing there is that people are not even still saying, yes, this man said this. Oh, this guy said this. The next, they will just be abusing him. They will say, oh, Nnamdi Kanu, come back home. And I'm sure that was what this EL-RUFAI was facing. And at the end of the day, if you can remember what's being said, that all the accusations and the accuser sanctions, okay, it is worthy of note that Nasir El-Rufai was duly relieved of the accusations, of all the accusations, and the accuser sanctioned. You can imagine. And that's the same thing they are doing to this Obadiah Malafia. They are threatening him, even though the governors have come out. Why can't you use the information if there's no secrets around this whole thing? See what is happening in Southern Kaduna. See what is happening. See what even the president is doing. They have gone to create a ministry. They call it Operation Safe Corridor. So all this repentance, they tell us that they are repentant. This thing. So that means there's nothing like dealing with or bringing to book to all of these Boko people. As soon as they are being captured, okay, they will send them to, what is it called? Operation Safe Corridor. And that's it. And their sins will be forgiven. So when people begin to speak, you think that maybe they're just speaking unduly or necessarily. And when you begin to speak in this manner, they will say, oh, some people are beginning to, to divide the country. Oh, they want to destabilize this. They want to do this. Imagine every now and then, when somebody is trying to criticize or bring some kind of information, before you know it, DSS will begin to tell Nigerians, oh, there are some people that they got a reliable information, or they got some intelligence gathering, that or intelligence reports that some people, they want to try to turn the country upside down. That is just what they are going to say to destabilize everybody. And now you can imagine that they've gone to the media space again. They've been trying that so that people will not be able to speak. So if you just speak like this, they will count it as a hate speech. You see what is happening. See what is happening in Southern Kaduna. Things are going the other way. Things are just going the other way. What kind of a country have we really found ourselves? It's unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate. This is just a throwback of what EL-RUFAI has said before now, and try to relate it with what is happening now. Then, are we supposed to be going far to go and be looking for trouble? Or to be looking for solution? Someone is saying here that every right-thinking Nigeria knows that El-Rufai is wreaking havoc whatever he is, and always pretend that he knows nothing and innocent. Look at what he's doing in Kaduna. A governor who cannot handle issues in his domain, pretending as if he's not happy with the thousands of people whose lives have been taken, whereas he's sponsoring every mayhem there. God is seeing all that El-Rufai is doing, and God will surely pay him in his own coins at an appropriate time. His wickedness always is against Christians, and he hated Christians with almost hatred. He said he told some people not to kill again because one of them is now a governor. So guys, let us even hear your opinion. Leave your comments below and let's know what you think.